Welcome back, guys, today to another episode of Top 10 Drifts of the Week, and in fact, the very first episode of this 2016 year.
I got 4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that, we call that ballin', doing this is my calling, flow is so appalling, my phone off and she calling, I'm like, yeah, what it do, penthouse, man.
What is going on, Pt1 The SLAP Train, and welcome back today, guys, to the channel for another episode of Top 10 Drifts of the Week. And I figured today we would rewind all the way back to our very first episode of 2016, and that was actually posted January the 7th, and it was a Forza special. So we had nothing but Forza clips on this one, and we had a beautiful tandem Mustang run on Lime Rock to finish it off. Now, a fun fact from last year, we only did 31 episodes of Top 10 Drifts of the Week. 31, and this year we did 44, man. So I don't know, I'm hoping we can do a little bit better than that for 2017, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. You know, it's been something I've been really proud about. You know, we've worked very hard on this, and have a quick listen, onboard session. Are absolutely ripping it. That was actually episode 2, posted January 15th, and that actually racked up 331,000 views, over 7,700 likes. And you know, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that has made this series what it is today. And you know, this started all the way back, geez, man, I can't even remember when we started this series. I really can't, but I know one thing though, that you guys are the main reason for this growing so big. You know, your clips that you guys are sending in, the time that you guys take to upload them, fill out the templates. Not everybody fills out the template though, man. I'm gonna be completely honest. There's about, you know, maybe 60% of you guys that actually follow the instructions, and the other 40% just send the clip in. They don't fill out anything, they don't mention anything. So, you know, I'm hoping 2017 will be a little bit more of an organized year for clips coming in. But I mean, thank you, man. Thank you to everybody that has took the time out. You know, I've put a lot of time into this series every single week. You know, my Thursdays usually consist of the morning getting up, you know, having a coffee and just rooting through emails for at least a couple hours, and, you know, trying to handpick the top 10s, the honorable mentions. We got another ride along though. Patty D727 hauling ass, man. There will be a link down below for the full ride along video. But I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, people got so creative in 2016. Now, I'm not talking just by the game choice, but I'm talking either camera angles, you know, the way that they edit the clip to make it just flow. And that's what I really want to start seeing though in 2017 is, you know, maybe putting a little bit more time and effort into your clip to make it a little bit more presentable as a finished product. I mean, we have people throwing down multiple angles, and I know what you're thinking right now, Slap. Well, what if I can't do that? And that's not a problem. You know, if you think your clip is good enough, send it in, and you know, you never know what could happen. But at the end of the day though, there are a lot of emails that just don't make it into top 10, and you know how frustrating it is when, you know, you can't showcase every clip. You know, if I did that, I'd be working on this for, you know, 7-8 hours for the full day, because it's really something that has come down to a fine science where I can, you know, kind of get on. I have about, you know, 2 hours to go through clips, and you know, in that time I'm speed reading through clips, and that's why I say to fill out the templates, because it really does help me as I'm going through the emails to see maybe what it is, what game, you know, if I'm hunting for a specific kind of layout for that week. It just makes my life a lot easier. So, you know, I really do want to, you know, keep seeing different clips coming in. But I mean, if you go back and rewatch every single top 10, you know, personally for myself, I think they're all great. And, you know, that's something that I'm not saying as a biased statement, but, you know, compared to 2015, you know, I feel like the content quality has gotten a lot better. You know, the commentaries I've been trying to make a little bit more diverse as well too. So I really do hope that you guys have enjoyed this year, man. 44 episodes deep, and we're going to continue this all the way into 2017 and keep this series going as long as physically possible. Because I mean, like I said, I love showcasing other people's drifts. You know, I did this way back on the Forza 4 days and such, where I would have a series called So You Think You Can Drift, and I'd have people upload their replays, and I would showcase those replays and, you know, just show everybody what the community is capable of. And, you know, unfortunately, it just was something that not a lot of people like to watch a full run, and it was just a little bit harder to gather clips. So, you know, when I started Top 10, it was a very simple process where you send them to the email, and it just makes my life a lot easier, because, you know, for me, time is a big factor, and, you know, things need to move smoothly. And if, you know, we have any bumps and stuff like that, any hiccups, you know, it does become a very tight, time restrictive schedule, and I hate being caught up on time, and that is one of my biggest things in life. And, you know, in 2017, I really want to work on time management, and, you know, maybe even going through these emails throughout the week to maybe help myself at the end of the week, so I'm not scrambling on the Thursdays to get it ready for the Friday. But at the same time, though, I'm the type of person where I like to kind of get things done the day before, and, you know, I kind of feel like I work a little bit smarter and better on time constraints and stuff like that. So, you know, me personally, we're going way off track right now, man. We just went off on a huge damn tangent. We're here for the best moments of 2016 for Top 10. Now, this is going to be a two-part series. The reason for that, I kind of wanted to just ramble on this video, you know, talk to you guys about the drifts from episode 1 all the way up to episode 23. We're then going to have episode 24 to 44 for a part 2, so we can discuss the channel and the achievements that we did for this year. Now, really quickly, some of these stop edits that we got this year were absolutely incredible. This one in particular, you know, the guy had an 8-man damn trade. It was beautiful. I mean, this is the stuff that I love to see when I'm going through emails. You know, yes, it's nice to see Forza clips coming in, to see a set of Corsa, R Factor, Live for Speed, stuff like that. But when you come across a unique clip where somebody is clearly thinking outside of the box, that's what I love to see, man. That is really what I enjoy opening up on my emails, but just clips that I have not seen before. You know, I get the argument a lot where, you know, yes, you don't want to see certain clips because they're overused and such like that. A lot of people don't like when I say overused, because then they kind of come back with, well, what else do you want me to drift? And I completely understand that, but at the same time, though, then change it up a little bit. You know, maybe start throwing in an extra car into your lineup and try to progress yourself even better than what you're currently sending in. You know, yes, if you can do a tandem run, okay, try for the 3-man, try for the 4-man, throw a car in the middle, you know, stuff like that to up yourself and do better than the previous week. And that's what I really want to see from you guys, is to push yourself moving into 2017. And, you know, hopefully moving forward, this will kind of translate into life experience and just trying to do better for yourself. I don't know how it's going to translate from drifting on a damn video game to real. It doesn't matter, man. We're here with some tandems on these 8.6 RC cars, and this was another big trend of 2016, man. We had so many RC clips coming in, and, you know, just a huge thank you to everybody that did showcase your RC clips. I got into RC a lot this year as well, too. Unfortunately, I didn't end up picking up a rear-wheel drive chassis. However, that is definitely on the list for 2017. But another thing, though, that we did not do this year was an RC special. So I'm really hoping that we're going to get a few more clips moving forward into 2017 of some really nice RC runs. And there are some crazy clubs out there that run some very nice sections, usually on a weekly basis. So if you guys are a part of any of those crews, man, throw a GoPro in there or something if you want to be showcased, because I would definitely love to start seeing more RC clips. We even had a train make its way into Top 10, man. This was episode 18, and I don't know, man. I see this float around on Facebook. Somebody sent it in to me, and I just had to throw this thing up. And obviously, it's something you don't see, man. I had to give it number 1 for that week. But, I mean, this is the type of shit, man, that just blow me away when I end up opening emails. And I just want to say I have thoroughly enjoyed this series from start to finish, all the way when we first started this. And, you know, hold on, man. We're going to get an exact date on Top 10. Hold on. I don't think you guys are ready for this right now. March 25th, 2013 was our very first episode. It wasn't Top 10. I just remembered we started this off as a Forza 4 Top 5 Drifts of the Week, week number 1. And that is a throwback, man. 16,000 views on there, 250 thumbs up. And that is crazy to go back and reminisce on these old videos, man. But I mean, we've been doing this a very long time. We took a little bit of a break and then we went back as well too. But you know, I mean, I really do feel that this series is a huge reason why the channel has exploded over the last couple of years. And just a huge thank you for everybody that has been around showing the support on these series. You know, I don't get every week right, and I see a lot of comments when I do screw up, or you know, if something happens that I say wrong. But it's been a hell of a lot of fun, man. I've had a lot of laughs going through the comments as well too. And just, I mean, like I said, a huge thank you to each and every one of you guys that do come around for this top 10 series. What I'd like to know from you guys though is, what do you want to see moving forward in this series? It could be, you know, a specific week category, could be more of a particular game, a certain section, stuff like that. And I'd also like to know if you guys have any constructive criticism and or positive feedback to help make this series even better than what it is. The biggest thing that I feel though for myself is just making sure that the audio is perfect. And the biggest problem that I have is that, you know, there's so many different devices that people could be listening to this on. And you know, sometimes I see comments where they're saying, well, Slap, I can't even hear you over the music or over the gameplay. And then I go back and watch it and it's fine, you know, there's no problems at all. You know, maybe it may be a little bit louder, but that is also what I have done to that to make it feel a little bit more of a countdown series. You know, I just hate when the gameplay is completely low. I love to be able to hear the music and the gameplay in the background. So that's a reason why that sometimes the music is a little bit louder than the voice, or you know, it could be right around that fine line. Either way though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching for today. Don't forget to slap that like button. Part 2 coming down at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today. We have number 1 from week 23, man. Here we go. Once again, accompanied by Andy Boy in the RX-7. They are on uncharted territory here on R Factor. Both drivers giving it all they got for one hell of a show. Andy Boy in the lead, not giving Capacitor much. He's going to pull away, but that R34 is going to reel him right in for a nice door-to-door on the final section. And just one hell of an ending here for top 10 drifts.
Got 4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do? Penthouse, man, what have you?